We are going on a wonderful journey where we will learn the meaning of country flags. Without further ado, let's start with the United Kingdom. By the way, in the video you have seen on the screen, I explained how the British and American flags were formed with wonderful animations. You can find the link in the description. The flag consists of the Red Cross of St. George, patron saint of England, the Cross of St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland, and the Saltire of St. Andrew, patron saint of Scotland. Wales, while part of the UK, is not represented in the Union Jack, as at the time the flag was designed, Wales was part of the Kingdom of England. There have been 28 incarnations of the famous Stars and Stripes since 1775, each with differing numbers of stars and stripes. Today's version has been in use since Independence Day 1960 and consists of 13 horizontal stripes representing the 13 colonies that declared independence to become the first states of the Union, and 50 stars representing the 50 current states of the USA. The white of the French flag represents the king and is also the traditional color of the House of Bourbon, which ruled France until the French Revolution. The red and blue represent the city of Paris. These were the colors of the revolutionaries who stormed the Bastille in 1789. The famous maple leaf flag has only been Canada's official flag since 1965, following serious national debate sparked by then Prime Minister Lester Pearson. The iconic 11-point maple leaf flag is so synonymous with Canada that it has its own National Flag of Canada Day every February. Australia's flag is a strong nod towards the Commonwealth, featuring the Union Jack in the canton and a large white 7-pointed star known as the Commonwealth Star in the lower left quarter. The remaining stars are a representation of the Southern Cross constellation, which is easily visible from Australia. Following Nelson Mandela's release from prison in 1990, a new national South African flag was commissioned. The black, green, and yellow were taken from the banner of Mandela's African National Congress, while the red, white, and blue were taken from the old flag of Transvaal. The Y shape is said to refer to the convergence of cultures in the nation. The German association with the colors black, red, and yellow dates back as far as 1840, when the Frankfurt Parliament declared black, red, and gold as the official colors of Germany. The colors are said to represent democracy, and the current form of the flag was introduced following Germany's reunification in 1990. The unusual shape symbolizes the peaks of the Himalayas, with the sun and moon symbols representing calm and resolve. Its crimson red is the color of the rhododendron, the country's national flower, and the blue border signifies peace. South Korea's flag is known as Taegukgi, which means Taeguk flag. The Taeguk is a red and blue circle, which Westerners would identify as a yin and yang. The blue represents negative forces, and the red represents positive forces, balancing each other out to create perfect harmony. There are also 4 trigrams in each corner of the flag, which are said to represent earth, fire, water, and heaven, as well as the cardinal directions and family members. The red represents the Communist Revolution in China, while the 5 stars and their relationship represent the unity of the Chinese people under the leadership of the Communist Party of China. The orientation of the stars represents unity around a greater good. The motto on the Brazilian flag, Ordem e Progresso, translates to order and progress. The blue circle and stars represent the sky as it appeared over Rio de Janeiro on November 15, 1889, when Brazil declared itself a republic. The stars, now 27 in total, refer to each Brazilian state. Green background, associated with the first emperor of the country, with a yellow rhombus, associated with the first empress. Leopold the Virtuous, Duke of Austria, is credited with the design back in 1230, with the legend stating that upon returning from war, his white battle dress was soaked with blood. When he removed his belt, the cloth underneath was still white. The Danish flag represents Christianity and is credited with influencing other Nordic countries, Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Iceland, to adopt similar styles on their own flags. The Dannebrog flag is generally considered to be the oldest flag in the world, dating back to 1219. The Spanish flag is made up of two red bands, with a broader yellow band in the center. On the yellow band is Spain's national coat of arms, the Pillars of Hercules, a name for the Strait of Gibraltar in antiquity, topped with crowns, referring to monarchy, and the Latin motto plus ultra, more beyond, referring to Columbus and his voyages. There are mixed ideas about what the colors of the flag symbolize. Some think the yellow means generosity and the red means bravery, while others say the red is the blood from a bullfight and the yellow is the sand of the arena. The meaning behind the 9 stripes is supposed to represent the 9 syllables of the phrase, freedom or death, while the white cross in the top left-hand corner symbolizes Eastern Orthodox Christianity, the established religion of Greece. With nods towards the East India Company flag, the Malaysia flag is comprised of 14 alternating red and white stripes, which represent the equal status of the 13 Malaysian member states and the federal government. The yellow crescent represents Islam, the official religion of the country. New Zealand's flag, like Australia's, is a legacy to the British Commonwealth and contains the Union Jack in the canton. Where it differs from the flag of Australia, it has red stars representing the Southern Cross, rather than white. And the red of the flag is a deeper shade. When introduced in 1931, the green stripe represented Muslims while the saffron represented Hindus, with the white stripe symbolizing the desired peace between them. The blue wheel in the center has 24 spokes, which represent the 24 hours of the day. Iceland's flag is very much of the earth. It's made of a blue background that represents the color of the mountains when viewed from the ocean. It also has a large red cross, which signifies lava and volcanoes, while the white around the cross represents glaciers. The cross, of course, is also a symbol of Christianity. The gold stripe represents the golden sand of the island's beaches, and the aquamarine Caribbean Sea that borders them. The black symbolizes the strength and vigor of the Bahamian people, while the triangle represents the desire and passion of the people to make the most of their natural resources. The Mexican flag consists of 3 colors left to right: green, white, and red. Among other meanings, green symbolizes hope, white unity, and red blood. In the center of the flag, there is Mexico's national coat of arms with an eagle sitting on a prickly pear cactus while eating a rattlesnake. This eagle has a bit of a long story. If you want to learn, I explain it in detail in this video. If you've watched this far, you're amazing. The video on the screen is just for you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.